Owen, I would like to start this episode immediately following National Tight Ends Day to congratulate you, Owen.
Why me? What'd I do?
For having the nicest tight end around.
Oh my! Shut up.
Ooh, welcome everybody back to another episode of Dahm. That's true. I'm your host with the most, Truman Steam Machine Steen. Of course, I am always joined by the beast with the least, Owen Domination 7 Dahm. Owen, how's it going?
You proud of that one? You proud of that one?
You like
know
that
the cold open? Yeah.
You don't like having a tight end?
Dude, you know I'm thick and voluptuous.
Oh, you consider yourself more of a wide receiver then?
No, I'm good with being a tight end now.
That was maybe the worst. I'll say it on here only because
That joke just gets repeated too much.
the Aaron Hernandez one.
I didn't realize people were saying it
said,
along with Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah, they said Aaron Hernandez went to jail. He's going into tight end,
receiver,
coming out of wide receiver.
receiver.
Yeah, sad, gross, sad.
Yeah.
Welcome everybody into Dahm. That's true.
Got to
where
see it
we
through, my boy.
still say the gross jokes, anyways.
Hi, kids.
Yeah.
Ni hao to our listeners in China, by the way.
Yeah, ni hao, guys. Welcome everybody back to another episode of Dahm. That's true. As always, again, Truman Steam Machine Steen, Owen Domination 7 Dahm. You guys might have seen us on TikTok.
Maybe, yeah.
That's famous.
Kind of blew up a little bit.
I'm popping off. Let's check the live count on it, Owen. It's got, let's see.
How many views? I don't care about likes. I care about views.
Oh, really? We're the opposite. I care about likes. 18.3 thousand views.
That's
Again.
pretty good.
Again.
A win is a win.
Yes. Moves it into the top 5 on my channel for most viewed TikToks.
Yeah, I bet you're down with the boogie down.
The original.
Let's
The original is
move.
the most viewed.
Yeah,
The
what is
one-
that? Like, is that at a mill?
No. That's 43K.
Oh, that's pretty good though.
Number 2. Can you guess? 27.
Church of the Hard Seltzer. Thank God, not that one.
Damn, Church of the Hard Seltzer should have popped off. I'll say it.
Which one is it?
Beer makes you fat.
Oh yeah, of course.
That was a good one.
Banger.
I'm shocked. I'm really glad that because that was an idea that we conceived ourselves. It was one of those where we used a
Also
sound
one
from
take.
the movie, but we conceived it. Yeah.
Also one take.
Yeah. Actually,
Joe with the camera work. That was first take.
It was good stuff. Yeah, man. That camera work.
The
I think
camera work
I've
is
taken
rough.
off a couple of those
You
pounds. I think,
you
a
definitely
little
have.
bit.
I'll tell you that
About
for
like
sure.
10 per se.
For sure.
And number 3 on. Actually,
Probably a down with the boogie.
nope. No. The Colts one was actually my number 2. My is actually right below this one.
Oh, okay.
The Colts down with the boogie is
Don't know.
number 4. It's Willet Mule. The Willet Mule one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then and then the
Colts
Indianapolis Willet Boogie and then number 5, our podcasting clip.
Nice.
I'm honestly very proud of that.
The editing was good. I think you're right. You're like you.
Wait. Owen, I follow if you can burp. Owen, he follows if he already follows.
Oh my!
That was actually
That's
not a great
such
one.
a terrible representation.
Well, I'm sorry. It was on. I can't burp on command. I had to have a little bit of water. I'm so sorry. But please keep following. Ooh, that was a good one.
yeah, bro, come on now.
Week 1, nice stream. Hey, thanks, man. Oh, hi, boys.
I
Oh, Carl's in
follow
here.
if
Oh
you
my
burp.
gosh, holy shit. No buds. I can hear. No, I can't. I can hear. Okay. All right. Yes.
Sorry, Bal.
Nice. He hit with the hydrate, and then he hit with the weak ones.
We
Both
just had a
weak
burger.
burps.
I'm sorry.
Damn. Yeah, very sorry.
It's
The
not.
timer's going
Your
off?
name isn't I follow if you strongly burp. It's I follow if you burp. So
He's got a point there.
to be fair,
We did burp. Trust me. If
hold
you,
on. He said something. Scroll
If you want, can you do bigger? Man.
on a podcast
Hold on.
episode. Truman's committing. Oh, the Celtics. Yep. All right.
I'll drink a hard seltzer for this. Here we go. Welcome everybody in the Grub Buds, especially if you're watching on Spotify or iTunes and have no idea what's going on.
You can see
or
Tru-
even YouTube viewers won't know what's going on.
Truman gets super excited about viewers. Truman's doing willing to do anything for the gram. Do it for the Vine was Truman's slogan in high school. They called him Truman, the Vine Machine Steen, and of course the Steen Machine grew out of that. You're dog shit, bro. What's
bad?
What's wrong? What's going on with you? You chugged a whole seltzer and that was all you got. I really feel it. Open. Oh my gosh, this guy's embarrassing.
You saying open made me think about just throwing up on the table, and that made me laugh it off. I'm so sorry.
No, that's all you
follow
get.
if you can burp. Please keep following. We really tried it. Owen, you want to chug a seltzer? We've got another
No,
one.
that's enough burp content for one episode of Dahm. That's true.
But not for I follow if you can burp.
He already followed.
That's true.
At this
But
point,
he already unfollowed, though. That number is still the same as it was before the show started.
that's impressive unfollowing, you know?
Damn. Wait.
Dude, you're embarrassing me. Stop.
Sorry. All right, welcome everybody back into another episode of Dahm. That's true. We're talking sports stuff and apparently burps.
Yeah, apparently.
Today we're talking a wide range of topic. Of course, we're going to cover the Chiefs. Travis Kelce was 2 yards away from becoming the leader of 100-yard games by a tight end. We're going to talk what other records can you see him break, and we're going to talk about what the Chiefs should do before the trade deadline. We're going to talk, and then we're going to talk about kind of an outlook for the rest of the Chiefs season. They're 5-2 in the bye week. Damn it,
You gotta stop.
man! I'm really trying my best. Let's hear Owen. Come on, Owen. Owen, he asked.
I already did it while you were talking. If it was loud enough, you would have heard it.
That was not a better one.
I know. I'm done with it. We're past it.
Come on, chug a seltzer.
4 minutes
What's
of
a seltzer to chug?
4 minutes. We're going on 5 here. We're moving on.
All right. That's fair. He keeps us on track. Okay. We're gonna talk about our TikTok. TikTok's doing pretty well.
Yeah, it was.
TikTok's coming up. Hopefully gonna hit 20K by the time that it probably is
nice.
done. Pretty nice. We're gonna talk AFC Team of the Week.
Pretty obvious.
Was that better? Please, please, I follow if you can burp, please. That one for a moment there.
Dude, that sounds like
I was
you're.
worried it was gonna throw.
That sounds like you're drinking a can of purple flurp from Jimmy Neutron.
Thank you.
Purple flurp.
I'm so sorry to everybody
speaking
who
of
wasn't
drinks that
expecting a lot of burp content today.
Speaking of drinks that I want to have, purple flurp.
Purple flurp. I want to have the purple stuff from the Sunny D commercial. Whatever was in the back. Whatever that purple stuff was. Shout out the Dave Chappelle joke, I think.
Oh God.
We're going to talk AFC Team of the Week. We're going to talk about who's in bigger trouble, Green Bay or Tampa Bay. We're also going to review our week 3 through 7 picks that we did. Oh, great. I'm going to be burping the whole episode now. God damn it.
You did chug a seltzer.
That's fair. We're going to talk about all of our picks that we made before the season. Talk about where we stand. We're going to talk betting. We're going to talk moral questions again. I have another moral question to ask you, Owen.
Okay.
We're also going to talk about how the machine did. Good.
That's all. Well, I
Shout out to... Hey,
haven't seen yet.
hey, you know who has seen?
Is it the Patreon?
People who follow Patreon. Patreon.com/open disaster. You know who's probably seen? Dylan, Mailbox Kansas City, Picaro.
An entire
Skylar,
brand.
And Joe. They've probably seen it. Because they get Steen vs. Machine. And you do also on the YouTube clipped, youtube.com. Search clipped disasters.
But Truman, so
It
much.
also goes up on there right before, but only about 15 minutes before.
But so much extra content. Surely that must cost $500.
Almost. It costs $5 actually, Owen. $5 a month. You get 40 free picks of betting. 5 from me, 5 from my dad every single week. You get a bonus buds hopefully every week. They've been slacking a bit. They go in that room every night. And some days they don't come out with the bonus buds. And I wonder what they do. But yeah, you'll get a special tier in the Discord. You get all sorts of stuff. You know, trust me. It's good. So yes. So you get Steam vs. Machine too, which is important.
Okay.
And Owen.
Yeah.
So excited. It's my favorite segment every week. I had
AFC South
somebody
Team of the
told
Week?
me that they had to stop mowing because how hard they were laughing at Owen's 5-team parlay. About your first 5-team parlay where it was like you picked 5 different teams. You picked 5 like super favorites and it was like plus 300 and we were like, Owen, you can't do this. Yeah. And then we're going to top it off with a nice top 5.
Well, hey, listen, I should have, because if I would have chose those teams, my parlay actually would have won. So, is this the viewers' 5-team parlay? No, this is Owen's 5-team parlay.
Oh, this is Owen.
This
Owen can make it as lame as he wants.
This anarchy of people pretending that plus 300 is better than $0. Stop.
Well, it didn't win anyways. So
Okay, well, neither did
we're
my
also going to
parlays.
talk top 5 tight ends in the league because it was National Tight End Day yesterday.
I got a good list.
Oh yeah,
You're gonna like it.
I bet you don't have Kittle in your top 5.
We'll see.
Interesting. Okay, All right, well, let's get it rolling, guys. Let's start right off with the Chiefs content. Again, we did talk about how it's National Tight Ends Day, and we're going to start off with a little bit of Travis Kelce, Owen.
Of course.
Travis Kelce was 2 yards away from becoming the leader of the 100-yard games by tight end. He's breaking Rob Gronkowski's record of, I believe, 32. I think he's got 32 right now. I want to ask Owen, what other records, because he's going to break that record this year. He was 2 yards away, and they pulled him out. I really wish they would have put him back in. I had the Chiefs to win and Travis Kelce 8+ receptions on the parlay for like plus 300, and it would have hit, but they took him out.
Yeah.
He's at 5 receptions at half.
They threw that, Chad Henne threw that one pass to him and missed him.
Damn it.
Was he at 7?
No, he was at 6.
Oh, okay. You can't be too mad then.
Well, yeah, Owen. What other records can you see him breaking?
Yards. Consecutive seasons with 1,000 yards receiving.
He's already broken it.
Yeah, well, he's already hit 1,000 yards.
No, he's already broken that record.
Well,
he's had the most consecutive.
Yeah, he's going to break his own record again when he has another season with 1,000 yards.
Okay. Most 1,000-yard seasons. He's already broken that record. He'll keep breaking that.
Yep. Another record, consecutive hours spent crying. This one is specifically to Chargers fans.
Like that he's sent?
Yeah. Whenever the Chargers watch the Chiefs, they start crying because Travis Kelce goes insane. So the consecutive hours crying is going to go up.
Okay, Tony Gonzalez also had 15,000 yards receiving. Do you think he'll touch that record?
That's when it gets sketch.
Yeah, that's tough. Because, again, we talked about this, I believe, last week, or I think I talked about this with my buddies.
6,000 more yards?
Yeah. And here's the thing. Tony Gonzalez was big and started early.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce didn't have his first full season.
I don't think he breaks that one because he needs 6 more seasons, and he's 33 right now.
Yeah, right. He didn't have his first full season until he's 25, which is a bit of a hindrance. He didn't have his first 1,000 yards season until he's 27, which also Mark Andrews actually hit his first 1,000-yard season last year at the age of 27. I don't think he's anywhere close, but interesting.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't think he'll get yards. I don't think
know.
he'll get catches. I imagine Tony Gonzalez also has that record.
Yeah, I don't know. It would be tough to see him breaking touchdowns either. I mean, because Gronk has just a billion of them.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Travis Kelce's got a lot of touchdowns.
He has 1,300 catches. Travis Kelce has 751. 600 more catches is, again, that's 6 more seasons.
That's a lot. And then touchdowns. What's touchdowns?
Touchdowns. Hold on. Number 1 is also Tony Gonzalez at 111. He could.
No.
He's at 64. Again, but he could still. You can remain a red zone target until you retire.
Go to the Antonio Gates School of Tight End. Yeah.
That's his best hope. I was hoping he'd hit 17 this year. He had 7 through like 4 games, and hasn't had any since that. Was that the Raiders game?
I think.
Was that the Raiders game that he had 4 in?
I think he can still. Yeah.
Or no, it was the Tampa Bay game? Oh. No, it was the Raiders. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it?
Bro.
Man, you're making me. Hold on.
Listen, I'm an adult.
You know what? I've got the page right here. It was the Raiders game, yeah. So he had 2 games without a touchdown after that. So he had 7 through 5, which put him on pace for 21 plus. Yeah. Now he's at 7 through 7, so he's on pace for 17, which would tie the record.
He'll have more multiple touchdown games. It's Travis Kelce.
I imagine you're going to see 2 when he comes back. Hey, big shout out to Roaring Bull for the Prime sub.
RB.
Yes. Big. So all that to be said, Owen, I don't know if we'll see him touch any more records. Well, no. Many more records.
I don't know. I mean, he just needs to keep improving the 1,000-yard one so he can make it untouchable. Kind of like those, like the javelin world record, like because like the javelin world record was set, and then they changed the weight of the javelin, so it's like statistically impossible to throw it over there.
Right.
I think if he keeps sending 1,000-yard seasons, like we're just not going to see a tight end just have that many yards because tight ends like in this current state of the NFL, the running game is so important, and it's way more focused on wide receivers and slants, and no one does it like Travis Kelce.
I would agree with you there. Okay, fair enough. Let's keep it moving, Owen. A couple of moves have already been made at the trade deadline.
Okay.
The Chiefs did not get Christian McCaffrey for good reason. I don't think the Chiefs needed Christian McCaffrey, but the 49ers did.
Yep.
Robbie Anderson went to the Cardinals. Had 1 target last week, so that's good for him. I'm sure he loves that.
And then the Panthers won their game.
Yeah, they beat the hell out of Tampa,
Hilariously,
21-3.
Yep.
I mean, and that's not necessarily a beatdown, but that game was. Tampa looks bad, man.
I think Tom Brady's losing it, dude.
Ooh, we're gonna talk about it.
We're
gonna talk about it. But who would you like to see the Chiefs? What? Actually, sorry, I'm not even gonna ask you who. I would ask what position would you like to see the Chiefs go after? I'm in a weird spot where I don't know what the Chiefs would improve on.
Corner.
You get Trey McDuffie back. Rashad Fenton comes back healthy. Rashad Fenton is a fine number 2 to number 3.
But if we're getting
your
a
number 2,
trade
Trey
target,
McDuffie's your number 1.
if we're gonna trade target for it, just get corner depth. We started at like a 6th round pick, like 2 6th-round picks.
Played well. Joshua Williams got an interception.
Yeah, I know, but
Played a lot better.
DiCaprio Boodle was on the field.
I'm not sure DiCaprio Boodle's even seen many snaps, but I get what you're
He
saying.
was on the field.
Yeah,
Need more depth.
but Rashad Fenton's going to get healthy by the bye week, hopefully after the bye week.
Yeah,
I mean,
we have a
for 2
really
weeks.
good spot for a bye week, by the way.
Yeah, we needed it.
High flying into a bye week
Needed this.
with injuries. It's like, ooh.
Trey McDuffie's going to be back.
Yeah. And who we face after the bye?
Tennessee.
Oh.
I believe Tennessee. I view Tennessee about the same way I viewed Tampa Bay and Las Vegas and San Francisco.
But
that, especially out of a bye week, I hope we beat the hell out of them.
You have to remember,
but the AFC South does have a
AFC
chokehold on the Chiefs, especially Andy Reid. 2 AFC South games back to back. A little scary. But big shout out to the NFC West this week for knocking off the Chargers, giving the Chiefs back a game lead. That's really nice of them. Okay.
I told you the Chargers were going to charge her. I told you. No problem.
I know. For me,
It's calm.
I'm just... God damn it. James Robinson looks like a good trade. James Robinson, traded to... Where do we say? Oh, the Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been a good pickup. If you had James Robinson and decided not to get rid of him, I think I did, actually. That's solid.
You know what was a good pickup for me?
That's
Brian Robinson, baby. Drafted the guy that got shot, and he's playing games.
Brian Robinson is a fine pickup. He's been fine. God, is it crazy to say that I'm not sure the Chiefs... I'm not sure there's a slam dunk position that the Chiefs would improve on if they drafted.
Quarterback.
If they traded for, sorry. Quarterback. Wide receiver, I think you have Juju, MVS, Sky Moore. I wish Sky Moore was a little more solid. Christian Watson. I mean, maybe if you can get OBJ for cheap on the veteran minimum.
Dude, I don't know why people don't want OBJ.
It's fine.
If anything, he's an expensive distraction. And we know he can catch.
I know.
And OBJ still hasn't played with a quarterback as good as Patrick Mahomes.
I know, but everybody's scared of him being Josh Gordon.
If he's Josh Gordon, that's fine.
Yeah, cornerback, I'm really not sure the Chiefs are that bad. They've got, once Rashad Fenton and Trey McDuffie are healthy, again, Fenton isn't that great, but Fenton as the number 3 is he's a fine number 3 corner. He's not a good number 1 corner or number 2 corner, but you get Snead and McDuffie back out on the edge.
Yeah.
The defensive line looked awesome yesterday, by the way.
They're good.
So I don't think you need defensive line depth that a lot of people would like. Like a lot of people were talking about the Chiefs trading for Brian Burns. Carolina, by the way, already declined 2 first-round draft picks for Brian Burns, which is bonkers. Bonkers insane.
Clearly they're just trying to build their D-line around him. So.
Right. I guess. Good to hold on to. But he's also had 28 sacks through 4 years, which isn't like a slam dunk.
Yeah,
that's
but
weird.
Those DN guys play a lot.
Again, they're trying to get draft capital. I'll give them that.
Those D linemen playing a long time. Look at Von Miller.
They're asking more for Brian Burns than they got for Christian McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey is
he also had a bad contract.
Christian McCaffrey wakes up every day with glass bones and paper skin. Every morning he breaks his legs. Every night he breaks his arms.
He's being back to shut up. He's being back to normal.
He lies awake in agony until the heart attacks put him to sleep.
Thank you. Yes. So D-line depth, I don't think you need. Corner depth, I don't love it unless it's one of those 6th or 7th round trades
Once
that
again,
Veach
we're
makes
injured at corner. We're injured at corner. Once we have our starting lineup back and we're not playing
type.
3 backups,
I know.
Be fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine. The wide receivers are fine. The running backs are fine. Jerick McKinnon looks great. Clyde looks fine as a change of pace back, and Isaiah Pacheco still looks great sometimes. He's got terrible vision.
He doesn't have terrible vision.
He has bad vision. Don't need quarterback. Don't need linemen.
Oh. Well, maybe
Maybe
a tackle.
I don't know, man.
Maybe right tackle.
I think you got to let it ride with what you got.
You want to let Wiley ride out the year?
Yeah, I think it's fine. He's fine as right tackle. He's not an
I think
all-pro.
Mahomes
He's not
just
in
needs
Pro
to
Bowl.
let Wiley on his squad because we know, Wiley's part of the Pioneers, so we know
Guess what?
he plays games. So maybe just let him in on the Warzone squad out there, Patrick.
Yeah, right. I mean, guess what? 6 tackles make the Pro Bowl every year, and one of those is typically an all-pro. Let's say 8 tackles get awards in the NFL.
Yeah.
And then there's also 24 more tackles in the NFL. And both of our tackles, I'll say, are probably both in the other 24 in the league, right?
Right. But I think
Per side of tackle.
I think it's important to note though that although we give Orlando Brown Jr. a lot of crap for not being the best passing protector, he is incredible for run blocking.
He gets a good jump off of it.
He
gets a good jump off the ball. But he is a
excels.
terrible run blocker or pass blocker. For as good as of a jump as he gets off the ball, which he does get a great jump every time, he just gets beat around the edge so often.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's so weird. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I don't know how the Chiefs improve. OBJ is about my only one that I'm like, if we added him,
tight end 2 maybe.
Nope. Not worth it.
I'm
you're
solid
asking with Noah Gray. Noah Gray's had some flashes.
You're just asking
Joey
where we
Fortson
could.
has already caught
You're just
2
asking where we
touchdowns.
could improve. I think we can improve at tight end 2.
No. I mean, yeah, with a tight end 1, but I'm not trading for a tight end 1 to put a tight end 2 behind Travis Kelce.
I'm just saying that we could get better. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I love this team.
Linebackers.
I love this team if they get healthy, and I love the bye week. I love for them to get healthy.
Yeah, great spot for that.
Really sucks that the Bills got us when they did with Trent McDuffie hurt and Willie Gay out. But both those guys are back. Rashad Fenton's healthy again.
Yeah, I think Trent McDuffie was a real problem. I think with better,
Again, yeah.
And we kind of schemed weird for Buffalo. Leaving Stephon Diggs 101 like always was kind of weird.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think if you're gonna lose that game, you kind of like to see that from your coach.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing worse than your coach not trusting your players.
Yeah, but maybe you trade like a 5th round pick and go get a solid depth at cornerback. But
I don't know. Yeah, I like the
it's
Chiefs
not
right
a
now. We're
necessity.
good.
It's
We're
not a
solid.
necessity for me.
And
Okay.
how good is Nick Bolton, baby? Holy shit, he looks great.
He's so good at tackling in the open field. It's crazy.
He just doesn't fucking miss.
Okay. All right. Which brings us to our final Chiefs question of the day, Owen. I want to ask you: the Chiefs are going into the bye week 5-2. Obviously,
I think we didn't predict a loss.
I want to know. I did not predict a loss. You didn't predict a loss. But to be honest, that was like we looked at it, and I'm not sure the Chiefs have been severely outclassed in any game. I think
mean,
we were
terrible against Indy, but they weren't beating us. The Chiefs were beating themselves.
right. The Chiefs should have won if the ref doesn't throw a flag on Chris Jones for saying whatever to Matt Ryan.
He must have said the H word. He must have said the racial slur
the
against
H
whites.
or the C. Yeah, got to be a racial slur. I wonder what it was. I'd love to know.
Right.
I
I don't know. Yep, we call. But I mean, once again, that's not the. We didn't lose because of the refs. We lost because we left a whole bunch of points on the board with field goals.
Yeah, and so looking at the rest of the Chiefs' schedule, again, I would say
all of a sudden,
it looks a lot easier.
But I mean, there's spots that we thought were going to be easier. They're going to be harder.
Right.
Like Jacksonville's going to be harder than we thought.
True. Tennessee looks
and
fine.
Then again, only Jacksonville and Seattle look harder than we thought. Houston's going to be as bad as we thought. Denver's going to be as bad as I thought.
Denver's going to be worse than we
Las Vegas is
thought.
going to be as bad as I thought.
Los Angeles is worse than
we
we
have
thought.
2 games against Denver at the closing of the season. So good and tasty.
Eating a tasty little peach over there.
The Rams look bad. Oh, the Rams look so bad.
Awful, yeah.
And then, the only teams that I think could really put up a fight against us are those 2 AFC South teams in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Chargers and Cincy.
And
then I guess
here's
Seattle.
a hot take.
I think Seattle, number 3 offense in the league, could be good.
The Chiefs will be favored in probably maybe every game from here on out, but especially all but one. They might not be favored at Cincy.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's the only. Maybe wait, are we at Seattle? No, home versus Seattle. So yeah,
I don't think they'd favor the Seattle over the Chiefs, anyways.
Yeah, at home.
Home against Tennessee, home against Jacksonville, they're favored. At the Chargers, especially if the Chargers lose another one, let's see who they got in the next couple weeks here. They're on a bye week also this week. Then they play at Atlanta, at San Francisco.
We're gonna beat them.
They're losing one of those games.
The Chargers already had their really good game against the Chiefs, and they lost.
It depends if Bosa's healthy.
It doesn't depend. The
Well,
Chargers have one good game against the Chiefs per year, and then the second game they play, they lose.
Okay.
They already had their
at home against the Rams, they'll be favored. At Cincy, they might be favored.
Once again, depending, since he's on an upswing right now.
But again, Joe Burrow is the Eli Manning of this generation, so he is Mahomes' kryptonite at times. At Denver, they'll be favored. At Houston, they'll be favored. At home against Seattle, they'll be favored. At home against Denver, they'll be favored. And at Las Vegas, in the season, they will only not be favored if they are resting their starters. I feel a lot better about this Chiefs team. Buffalo comes off the bye. They play Green Bay. Green Bay's terrible. They're at the Jets, which I told you last week.
Could be, yeah.
It's getting harder. They got home against Minnesota, not a walk in the park. Then it's Cleveland.
Wait. We need to figure out what time. Is it the Monday game?
I don't know.
If it's the Monday game, it's free.
It's true. That's true. They're at Detroit. They are at New England.
New England is dice roll. I never know with them.
You never know with Bill. At home against the Jets.
Wait, hold on. Isn't Sean McDermott an ex? No, Sean McDermott is an Andy Reid guy.
True, yep. At home against the Jets. At home against Miami. That's a tough one. Those are two tough ones back to back. At Chicago, at Cincy, and at home against New England. So both these teams, the hardest game the Chiefs have remaining on their schedule is at Cincy. And guess what? Buffalo also has to still play that game, and I don't think that's the toughest game remaining on their schedule. I think a road game against the Jets or maybe even a home game against the Dolphins is harder than that at Cincy. Both those teams have to do that.
Well, yeah, I think they both got similar records ending out the year. I don't know if Buffalo is going to get any help. I think next week, pissed Aaron Rodgers, we could see it. But Alan Lazard just go down with his arm in a sling.
We'll see. So how do I feel about the Chiefs for the rest of the season? They're 5-2.
Pretty good.
Give me 13-4. Give me 2 more losses. I feel about the same about the second half as I felt about the first half. I believe they should win every game, but I wouldn't be shocked if they lose 2. 13-4. I feel great about them at 13-4.
Yeah, I think 12-5.
12-5.
I think they'll drop 3 games. I think they'll get beat somewhere. Well, 13-4. I think my heart tells me 14-3. I think it looks like, wow, there's only like one losable game out here. Mm-hmm. But my head tells me they're gonna drop 3.
I will say 13-4 does not get you the first place in the division.
In the division?
The Bills will be better than that.
You mean in the AFC?
In the AFC, sorry. But 14-3 is very much on the table, and I believe would win you the conference. I believe the Bills are going to finish 13-4.
What games do you find them losing, Truman?
Again, I told you, I think they're going to lose 2 of the division games. And I think there's a high possibility they drop one of those dumb ones at Cincy, at home against Green Bay, at home against Minnesota.
We'll see.
And I think they drop 2 division games.
I think Buffalo is a shoo-in for their 1 seed after they beat the Chiefs, but we'll see.
Yeah. I think this will actually probably be the section that we clip out and put on YouTube this week. Obviously, no game preview, but We'll clip this out. We'll add it to YouTube. You guys can have a little bit of extra content for that. So, yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Check out the full-length podcast on there also.
Yeah.
But, as always, that kind of does it for our Chiefs talk. We are ready to get into the NFL, which, Owen, starts with our tick talk. You like how I did that?
Yes.
You like that?
That was terrible. That was never do that again.
Segue.
Never start a segment like that again.
Oh, and our TikTok.
See?
Man, you know what? I deserve this. I deserve this for saying it the way I did. Oh, and our TikTok actually ended up going what I'm going to refer to as gold last week. It's not platinum. It's not silver. It's not diamond.
Or viral.
But yeah, I wouldn't call it viral, but I'd call it soft. I would call it popular.
No, I mean, it was good.
More
TikTok.
people than I would have expected.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Pretty solid. I'd say solid TikTok.
Yeah, like we said, 18K views, might hit 20 by the end.
Solid.
Could hit 2K likes. It's at 1.7, 1.8 right now. We're getting about
way more people than have ever seen my Twitch.
One like, yeah, right. And it's the first. I had 2 real big confident boosters this last week. I had somebody. You weren't here when I was talking about this. I had somebody respond to my Snapchat story.
Yeah.
I posted a clip of the podcast, and they're like, "Wow, you guys have really high production quality on your podcast." And Ooh, that was like crack, dude. Oh my god.
Whoever that was, don't do that again. He'll be chasing the dragon forever.
Well, they don't watch this show. They just saw the clip, but they said that, which is even better. Because I know it isn't to make me feel better about it, but that's awesome. That's what I've lived for. That's why we got the upgraded mics. That paid for the $300 worth of mics right there. That little bit up, right there. Yeah.
The dopamine right there.
Yeah. Sorry, making noises. I'm making Joe noises into the mic right now.
Yeah, you gotta stop.
For people that have only listened to Dahm, that's true. Go listen to Grub Butts. Listen to Joe make noises into the mic. And also the TikTok popping off.
Yeah.
That both gave me I'm like, holy shit. It because being I hate to say this, especially because it's not my career, but being content creators like we are, you kind of always have a little bit of imposter syndrome, but
yeah, true.
That really helped. Owen, I did want to go through a couple of these comments.
Yeah.
One of the big comments on the TikTok that I saw was that people saying, "Hey, it's not that bad to be Eli Manning." Listen. Okay, I have to get this comparison out right now. Eli Manning saying somebody was hoping nobody was Eli was not a dig on Eli Manning. That was us as Chiefs fans who believe Patrick Mahomes is the next Tom Brady, saying we hope that there's no Eli Manning who is Tom Brady's kryptonite. We hope there's no Patrick Mahomes kryptonite. That's all.
Right.
That's all we're saying there.
I'm glad you're on the same page as me. When I said that.
Yeah. Somebody created a whole stitched video to that, and I just commented. I was like, hey, here's the thing. No. Listen. No. Listen. Yeah.
So we have nothing against Eli Manning.
Yes.
Two very exciting Super Bowls he was in.
Yeah. The other one was two players describes. I said that only one player can really be generational. Then I said two players. That's again. There was two generational talents.
Well,
Tom Brady and Peyton Manning are both generational talents, and I believe that Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen are also going to be generational.
Right, but there's
talents.
also the argument that Patrick Mahomes was always good and Josh Allen had to become good.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that players don't have to fit into the stereotypical archetypes of the 2000s quarterbacks.
Right, but we were doing that that was the whole point. That was the whole point.
It's a sports show.
Do we really think that Eli Manning and Lamar Jackson have the same skill set?
Right.
No.
No.
Very obviously, they are completely different.
Yeah. And on that same vein, I will say,
trying to be relatable for content,
that
guys.
everybody who said, all right, there's a couple of these. Everybody who said Rivers is like Justin Herbert. That's a lazy comparison because they're both on the Chargers. And Phillip Rivers went to the playoffs. Herbert hasn't gone to the playoffs yet. And it is similar in that the Chargers will always Charger, but I wouldn't claim they are the same.
No.
Right now. Although, he does have a really good running back, has a solid wide receiver.
Bad special teams? That's the kicker. If they have bad special teams, we might just go ahead and make that,
make that
comparison now.
As always, I will tell anybody who's comparing Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick had never had quite the season that Lamar Jackson had. Of course, never won MVP, never had the number one seed, never looked as good as Lamar has, and then disappointed as bad as Lamar has.
Didn't go to the playoffs consistently either.
No, and Lamar is going to the playoffs consistently. And again, it's lazy because they're both
black mobile quarterbacks.
They're both black mobile quarterbacks. Yeah, it feels weird to say, but yeah, it's a lazy comparison. Lamar's accolades much more line up with that of a Phillip Rivers, who's going to the playoffs a fair amount and disappointing every time.
And to be fair, Phillip Rivers obviously never ran like Lamar did, but Lamar and Phil both were pretty good at getting out of sacks. That's one thing that young Phillip Rivers was good at.
Yeah, that's true. People are also trying to say that, well, Mahomes and Allen can't beat Brady and Manning. They're probably Marino and who they say? Elway. Yeah, it's probably Marino and Elway. Yeah, okay, these guys haven't won Super Bowls, but I believe they're both gonna probably win Super Bowls in their career.
Probably.
And once Josh Allen, possibly this season, wins a Super Bowl, everybody's gonna say, "Oh, yeah, I guess."
Well, then he's already had more than Marino. So
yes, so.
I really hope no one's Elway because I think Elway might be the most overrated quarterback of all time besides Joe Namath.
Nope, besides Troy Aikman. Troy Aikman is the most
yeah.
overrated quarterback.
Have you looked at Joe Namath's stats, though? He's got like
terrible.
20 more interceptions than touchdowns.
But everybody was terrible back then, to be fair.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, that's just how that
But
was.
would Joe Namath be in the Hall of Fame if he was a nerd?
Well, but
Because Joe Namath was cool.
Yeah, but a lot of that was built around him upsetting. They were such heavy dogs in that third Super Bowl that they won.
They only won two.
In Super Bowl III.
Oh, yeah.
That they won.
Third Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
sorry. Yeah. They were such heavy dogs that it was like insane. And they were the first AFL team to win.
Yeah.
And that really showed that the NFL can bleed. And that's why Joe Namath is forever immortalized as Joe Cool. And he played really well, too. Good for him. But, yeah, I wanted to touch on some of those things. Maybe we got a couple extra people watching the pod. I don't think so, but maybe. Which then brings us to our next NFL topic, Owen. Shifting gears, we just actually talked about Tom Brady. Tom Brady, as much as we talked about Patrick Mahomes being the next Tom Brady's still in the NFL, Owen.
Yep.
And he is struggling, along with Aaron Rodgers. Owen, who's in more trouble, Green Bay or Tampa Bay?
Green Bay.
It's not a good time in either of the Bays.
I think it's Green Bay. I think Tom Brady is in a rough patch that he has in the middle of the season every season. But Green Bay is like losing players. Like Green Bay simply does not have the personnel that Tampa does. Like Tampa Bay at its core still has solid personnel. Defense and offensive players are going down for Green Bay. It's like a nightmare scenario. And I think that Aaron Rodgers is much more tiltable than Tom Brady does.
But is that worse that they're in a worse position because Tampa is fully healthy and fairly healthy and losing to Carolina 21-3?
Yeah, but they do this every year.
It's true. Tom Brady has done this before, and they're also both. I mean, they're 3-4. Him and I think Rodgers are also 3-4. I mean, we're probably overreacting. There's a high possibility both these teams still make the Super Bowl. Or what?
Not the Super Bowl, the playoffs.
The playoffs. Thank you. Sorry.
Especially with 40% of the teams going to the playoffs now. Well, actually, I think it's 60, isn't it?
No, it's not 60. It's not over half. It's 7 of 16. So
40-ish. 40-ish.
Yeah, just short of 50, like 42, 43.
Okay. Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, I love talking about Tom Brady's downfall.
We're all waiting on it, but Tom Brady really isn't playing that bad. I mean, Tom Brady. Before we look at it this week, their offense was terrible, and Tom Brady still had 290 yards passing. Aaron Rodgers had 194. 194.
And 2 touchdowns, though.
And 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Neither of these guys threw interceptions.
Yeah, see,
Is
that's
that a bad sign? Is that worse?
No, it's not worse.
Because we talk about this a lot with like sports betting. Is that I would rather have 7 1-unit positive weeks because that shows that I'm consistently doing well versus a 1 week where I win by 7 units and then I'm up 7. Same result. But I'd rather win by 1 unit every week because I can feel confident in what my system is doing.
Yeah.
Instead of a 7-unit play and then a bunch of zeros. You'd feel much better about the one team.
I don't know.
But these teams
They're both
do not appear to have anything out of the ordinary happening to them. They just plain
Are there any
stink.
fumbles? They must have fumbled. Surely.
They didn't lose any. They maybe turned it over on... No, I think they just punted a bunch. Yeah, they turned it over on downs twice, but in today's NFL, turning it over on downs isn't like it used to be.
Right. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know. I think Green Bay's in a worse spot just because of, organizational neglect of the wide receiver position.
I would agree that if Mike Evans and Chris Godwin figure it out, I would trust them to figure it out.
Because Mike Evans never not has an 1,000-yard season.
Yeah. And if Allen Lazard is out, they're in trouble. And guess what? OBJ ain't going to either of them.
Yeah, no.
Because OBJ don't want to play for no losers. He wants to play for winners. He's here to chase rings. I got no problem with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out Chiefs legend Terrell Suggs.
Shout out Chiefs legend Odell Beckham Jr. Shouldn't be.
Future Chiefs legend.
Future Chiefs legend Odell Beckham Jr. Okay, which brings me to our third our third topic of the week, Owen. Dang, Owen, what is the AFC South team of the week?
It's got to be Jacksonville, of course.
Why is that?
Because they got that dub, right?
Did they get that dub?
I thought so.
No, they lost to the Giants.
Oh shit! It's not them. Let me look at my picks.
Give me the Indianapolis Colts. Here's why. They lost to Tennessee, but they finally benched Matt Ryan. I don't think Sam Ehlinger is going to be that much better. I think they're going to I believe Matt Ryan's going to be starting in, 2 more weeks? Let's see. When is their bye week? Man, their bye week is week 14. I don't believe Sam Ehlinger starts until the bye week. Nick Foles is the number 2, allegedly, though. Crazy you're starting the rookie over 2 Super Bowl winning quarterbacks. Sorry. 2 quarterbacks who had leads in the Super Bowl at one point.
Stop it.
But
yeah, it's Houston for me.
Who lost to the?
No, yeah, they lost.
They lost to the Raiders.
Because shout out giving the Raiders hope. I love it when Raiders fans build up hope after beating the worst team in the league. So shout out you, Houston.
Yeah, shout out for Houston.
They laid
for
an egg, if I remember right.
For being true socialists and understanding that everybody's got to have some wins.
Yeah, this is our,
Holy shit, the Raiders are 2-4. I forgot the Raiders were fucking 1-4 after they lost to the Chiefs.
They suck.
Didn't the Chiefs almost lose to the Raiders? Or am I crazy?
Yes, we did almost lose to the Raiders.
It was like close.
The Raiders always plays close.
And I forgot they fucking ran into each other. Holy shit, we should have lost that game. Holy shit.
The Raiders are bad. Look at the point differential. Remember, Truman? We always talk about this. Point differential generally shows if you're a good team or not.
Interesting. So the Raiders are 2-4, but they're plus 13. And the Chargers are 4-3, but they're minus 25.
Interesting. See, look at the Eagles.
Oh,
look at the Eagles.
Very interesting.
That's how we know the Eagles are probably an actually good team.
You know what's crazy is that the Chargers were 4-2 with a minus 10 point differential. That's even crazier.
Yeah, they're bad.
Yeah, the Eagles have a plus 56.
The Chargers and Raiders are Raidering, and then Denver's just as bad as we thought they were. We are who we thought they were.
Yeah, Philadelphia's plus 56 point differential at 6-0. The Giants at 6-1, playing an extra game but losing it is plus 20, and they didn't lose any games.
Yeah, obviously we knew that Philadelphia, New York, and Dallas all going to be good teams this year. Everyone had it chalked down. Everyone knew that. Especially us here on Dahm, that's true. We definitely predicted the Eagles to be good. That's for super sure.
Huge Eagles to be good, guys.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
I need David Montgomery touchdown also, by the way.
Yeah, me too, probably. We going to review our picks now?
Yeah. Let's keep it moving on to Owen, our final topic. We finally need to review the NFL week. Me and Owen, again, for fans of Dahm, that's true, that stuck it out through the offseason, the long offseason.
True Dahm, that's truesers.
Yes, we did 9 weeks of NFL previews where we brought on a guest from every division onto the show to talk about their picks for every single game. We picked all, damn it, I forgot the number, 262? 272.
72?
272 sounds right. And it's the bigger number. I'll take it.
Up while you intro.
The Chiefs, we picked all 272 games of the NFL season this year with somebody from the division in each one. We've been tracking it. We've been keeping track of it. We've not been as good about it in the last couple weeks. Again, I was out of town, so we didn't have the binder. The binder's at my apartment. Owen. It is time. Fuck. David Montgomery got tackled on the 1 yard line.
Damn, it is 272 by the way.
Super slide. It is 272?
Yeah.
Damn it. I knew that sounded right. Okay, Owen. We will talk in depth about our Week 7 picks, but let's get everybody caught up. They have not seen us since we did our Week 2 picks. Owen, in Week 3,
yeah,
what was your record?
7-9.
I was 7-9 as well.
Yeah.
Week 4, what was your record?
7-9.
I was 9-7. Week 5, what was your record?
9-7.
9-7. I was 10-6. Week 6, what was your record?
5-9.
I was 6-8. And then Week 7, we'll go through pick by pick, but I was 7-6.
8-6.
8-6. You can't be 8-6.
Why not?
There's only been 14 games on right now. Did you already grade the Bears New England pick?
I hope not.
Because the Bears are going to win.
Well, I'm going to lose that. So 8-6.
8-6. I'm going to also go 8-6 this week because the Bears are going to win this. So, that means.
Just grab one of the other markers, dude.
Well, it's on the floor. I'm trying to keep it. There it is. I got it. Okay. All right. Owen?
Yeah.
What are you at as it stands right now.
53, 54, and 1.
Damn it, I was really close. So you were at 500
Yes.
when we were talking before the show, and I guessed that you were at 500.
Correct.
I fucking knew it. Just the way you said it, where you're like, I bet you're going to love mine. I was like, you're 500, aren't you? And you're like, no.
What are you?
You were like, I bet you're below 500. Owen, in my picks, I've had 1 week below 500, Owen.
That's pretty good.
Sorry, two weeks out of 7.
You should design an algorithm, dude.
Hey, I do. Hey, you know what also did pretty good this week?
Huh? Your fantasy teams?
The algorithm.
Oh.
Owen?
Yeah.
I am 67, 47, and 1.
That's a long road for me to catch up.
Let's be clear. I've been doing this with my algorithm, which should get better as the year goes. It always has a bit of a rough start at the beginning that's very volatile. The algorithm has not even been close to how good this is. This is
pretty good.
Insanely. I want to show you.
And the Bears scored again. Holy shit.
Did they?
Yes.
Touchdown? Yes. David Montgomery touchdown. Fucking yes. Let's go. I fucking won. I did it. I fucking did it. I needed that.
Who do you think you are? I am.
That's another big.
Hey, how's our Chicago League doing? We're getting smacked this week, right?
Yeah, we got fucking smacked. Yeah, by
We were
like
like
100 points.
We were favored by like 40, right?
Yeah.
And then all of our team died, right?
Yeah, and their team went insane.
That's fantasy for you.
So yeah, my machine been doing fine. The machine through so far is 1553. It's gonna end up 1554,
Hey, nice. I think that's pretty good.
which has been really good the last couple weeks, to be honest. For the record, our picks before the season are 67, 47, and 1.
Wait, our picks as a group of
No,
us.
my picks
Oh,
are
damn.
from before the season, which 53 and 53 puts you at the 70.5 percentile. So use your imagination, we're 67, 47.
Holy shit, who's like so bad at this? The 70th percentile? I'm better than 70% of the NFL just going even.
Yeah.
Holy
I'm 45 and 58, and it's 61.9.
Oh, there's a lot of people pretty close to 500.
Yeah.
Okay. McPherson and Applebee's too.
You like that?
That's funny.
Okay. So, yeah, our picks. So, to recap our picks, Owen's about 500. I'm 20 games over 500.
Truman's killing it. I'm scared. I don't know if I'm going to be able
I'm
to
10
win my
games
bet.
ahead of you. You've got 11 weeks to catch up.
I blame teams being not as good as I thought they were.
Correct. Absolutely. Absolutely, doctor. All right. Finally, we're caught up on our picks.
Nice.
Thank you for everybody that stuck with us as we did that right before the show. That will wrap it up for our NFL content. We will now move into betting. And Owen, as we like to do here with the betting, I like to ask you a bit of a moral question.
Yeah.
I've bet for a long time, and I know how I feel about this. But as we cover this, there's people who have never had feelings about this and that have never had to think about this in their life. Owen, should I feel bad for winning $30 betting against K-State this weekend?
No.
As a K-State fan?
No.
Would you have bet against K-State?
I don't. I wouldn't
should've.
bet. I wouldn't bet on a game like this. I don't bet on games that I don't think I know the outcome.
What if I tell you how I did it, and you can kind
bet
of
with
gauge?
You bet with the spread, right?
Oh, and I bet an alternate spread. I bet TCU to win by 9.5. I bet my $5 free bet on that.
So you were rooting against the Cats to score there at the
I
end?
was not rooting against K-State. No, I was never rooting against K-State. Honestly, I told Tina, I said, I made this bet so that I know that the Cats will win. And they were up 28-17 at halftime, up 28-10 with 2 minutes left before halftime.
And then we didn't score again.
So, Owen, that's how I made $9 of it. At halftime, I bet on the TCU money line because I think as college football fans in general,
Yeah.
I think sometimes you see teams like this get up big when they shouldn't be, and you get to halftime and you see the way that halftime kind of ended, and you're like, oh, the tide is coming.
Yeah. You felt the tide?
I felt it.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
I bet the TCU money line.
Was it when they flashed that stat of all the times TCU has been down 10 points in the results of those games, and they were all W's?
No, not even. I just knew where K-State was at, and they were just
Everybody injured?
starting to run the ball when they shouldn't.
Yeah. Airing it out was working.
Airing it out was working. So with Will Howard of all things, crazy. So then I bet on TCU money line, like for like $11 to win, or to win $11.
Yeah.
And then I also bet on the under 73.5, and that cashed. Made $30.
Nice.
Pretty insane.
All right.
So yeah, the under was like 11.30 to win $10.
Yeah.
So then I bet enough on the TCU money line to cover that bet if it lost.
Nice.
And then I had TCU minus 9.5, which also cashed. I feel kind of bad.
No,
about
you
it.
shouldn't feel bad. You're either happy or you win money.
I guess that's fair. Yeah, I know. That's why
It's like being a pessimist. You're either correct or you're pleasantly surprised.
Right, that's why I told people at work. I said, "Oh, should I be sad and poor?"
Yeah, that's funny. Nice. No, you shouldn't feel bad.
Oh, sorry. Should I be broke?
Sound like a broke opinion.
All right. Okay. I just wanted to cover that with you. I was having moral conflicts, and I wanted to get your thoughts and opinions on that. Your thoughts and prayers, if you will.
Of course.
Which brings us into our next one. We're talking about being not broke. Owen, the machine did awesome this week.
Yeah, how good?
To cover the Steam vs. Machine. Again, if you want to check out Steam vs. Machine, we release it on Saturdays for our Patreon members. Patreon.com/OpenDisaster.
Our patrons, Truman. Our patrons.
Yes, on Patreon.com/OpenDisaster. Again, shout out Picaro, Skylar, Joe, Meltbox Casey, and Dylan. Big shout out to them. But if you want to check it out, it releases on Saturday. If you don't, you can write it. You can guess. I've got to remember to post it on Sundays. So
He does.
it could be at any time. This week it was at 11:45. You got to see a Steam vs. Machine.
Great.
Hey,
Helpful.
pay for the Patreon. Buy the Patreon. It's simple. You know, you still got to give the picks, but
You don't want to be sweating on Sunday?
yeah, get on Saturday.
Chip in the $5.
Yeah, I also posted all my picks. Certified machine picks, Owen. 5 and 3 this week.
Not bad.
But for those who got the Steam vs. Machine bonus content, 4 and 1.
Ooh, that sounds like a good ROI there.
I needed that. I needed that after I have gone like 2 and 3 every week, which is fine. If you're gonna lose, be consistently close. You know.
Yep.
And my dad has been a little bit better than me, but not much better than me. But I think he was 2 and 3 this week, and I took over 4 and 1. So that'll put me back in the league. That'll springboard me up into the lead, which is big,
Nice.
huge. This is where it turns. This is where I become the man of the house, out handicapping my father over his because he has to sell picks. So he sells like the first like 6 picks. So you get picks 7 through 12 from him.
As Randall would say from Monsters Inc. Do you hear that? It's the winds of change.
Thank you.
I got
for
you.
The Randall
Obscure,
from Monsters Inc.
Obscure
quote.
Monsters Inc. quote.
Thank you, Owen. I appreciate that about you. Okay.
Do you hear it?
Owen, speaking
Yes.
of the winds of change, how did your 5-team parlay do last week?
Dude, I don't know. I don't actually bet them.
You need to bet them.
I don't think I do.
I believe it lost. I
Yeah, I bet it did.
can't imagine it won.
I have it written down somewhere, but not here. It's at home.
All right. Write it down. Write it down this time. Make
I
sure
did
to be
write it
writing
down this time.
You got it written
Did I
down?
put it on my phone? Actually, let's find out. I'd love to see. Oh, we have David Montgomery. Fuck yeah.
Again? Oh, we do?
And Steve Wieners.
Oh, we're beating the hell out of whoever. I'm steamrolling through that league also.
I don't know what my 5-team parlay is.
I'm the best team in that
I'm
league
sorry.
by a lot.
I'm ill prepared.
I thought you wrote it down.
Yeah, I did on a piece of paper.
On what piece of paper?
Wait, what did I write it down on?
Did you not write it down right there?
No, that's what I wrote. That's for this week.
Where the hell did you write it down? What? No. Oh, and we're talking about this week. I don't care about last week's.
Oh, well, why not?
Last week's lost.
Well, how do we know?
I'm pretty sure you put the Colts on it.
That's certainly possible, but I want to figure out where I wrote it down first. Where the hell did I write it down? Did I even write it down? Am I just a bad podcaster?
This week's? Are you a bad podcaster?
Don't answer that. Don't answer that. I'm a great podcaster.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
We bounce off of each other real nice. I'll say it. Many people are saying it.
Many are saying it. No, that's not it.
Yeah, as long as Jacoby Myers doesn't win, I'm going to be for sure the best, the lead in that that division. Okay, Owen. Owen,
Yeah.
stop looking for it.
No, I gotta look for it.
Owen, you're
Where
not
did
gonna
I
find
write
it.
it down? I wrote it down somewhere.
Oh,
Did I write it down on the back of this?
You're never gonna find it, Owen. Oh, I thought you had it. I wrote down my favorite
Where
weather.
the hell did I write it down? I wrote it down somewhere.
Culver's bag? Nope.
the Culver's bag from today.
You never know. You never know.
I write
are
it
you
in the
talking about
future?
last week still?
Yes.
Oh, dude, it's gone.
Where did I write it?
Is it on that piece of paper right there?
Patreon listeners would know.
Patreon listeners would know where you wrote it down.
True podcasters would know what my 5-team parlay was last week.
Oh, true podcast. Wait, that's me.
Yeah.
I'm a true
Anyway,
podcaster.
my parlay this week still includes the Colts.
You've got to stop doing that.
Because it...
With Sam
dude,
Ellinger, bro?
It increases the odds, okay? Like, they're playing fucking Washington. Wait, let me flop that to Washington. Yeah. Now if the
God.
Colts win, I know they're mocking me.
Hashtag advanced analysis.
Advanced analytics. Anyway, Miami, Washington,
Hold on. Washington, Miami. Hold on.
Jacksonville.
Wait. All right, I lost it. I keep on accidentally clicking on things. Miami
Yep.
over Detroit. Sorry. Commanders over Indianapolis. Miami over Detroit.
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville over Denver.
Yep. Dallas.
Dallas over Dallas not playing this week?
Oh, they're playing. Chicago.
Oh, the line's not up yet. Let's assume that Dallas is going to be 3-point favorites. Okay. Minus 166 favorites. Okay.
Yeah.
And Atlanta.
And Atlanta.
Yup.
Atlanta is playing.
The Panthers.
Oh.
They should be favorites.
Owen picked
Plus 400.
5. You picked 4 favorites besides the Commanders.
Yep. The Commanders are underdogs?
Yeah. Against the Colts? Yeah.
Now I know if the Colts win, they'll be mocking me.
Okay. Fair enough. Other than the fact that they're the favorites. Yeah. So you have Commanders, Dolphins, Jaguars, Bengals, Falcons. Honestly, this is
Plus 700?
I don't know, man. The Falcons sold on me last week. I can't trust them to do anything at this point.
We can always
I
trust.
finally bet on them to cover the spread, and they were started out 6-0 against the spread, and they sold. Plus 1,300, Owen. 13.16. If you bet $10 on it, you would win $131.61.
Not bad.
Okay. All right, I can get behind it. I can vibe with it, Owen. I can trust you. I like it.
Okay.
I like
I'm
it
gonna start
enough.
writing them down right here so I never lose them again.
All right, did you write it down?
Yeah.
Just circle it, honestly.
I don't know where the hell.
Circle it on the sheet.
Oh wait, did I mark it on the sheet? Where the fuck did I put the fucking parlay? I don't know where it went. I wrote it down somewhere.
Owen's Parlay, sponsored by patreon.com/opendisaster.
Yeah, sponsor.
The home of Steen vs. Machine and bonus buds for $5 a month.
Only spot you're finding my parlay, apparently.
Apparently.
Damn.
Or, just go to Spotify and listen to it. I also need to stop clicking that marker. All right, Owen. Brings us into our final topic of the week. Owen, as we mentioned, it's National Tight Ends Day. You said you had a hell of a list for me.
Yeah. It's great.
I'm excited to hear it. I'm interested to hear it because I know it's going to feature a lot of George Kittle slander.
Yeah, of course.
Or you put him as number 1 to fuck with me. All right, here we go. Owen, top 5 tight ends actively in the league right now.
I want to go 1 to 5 on this list because I think that's more suspenseful than 5 to 1.
I think 1 is the slam dunk
Yes.
for sure. I'm not afraid to say it. And as Chiefs fans, guys, the battle. Listen, let's go to the big screen. Chiefs fans, the battle for the number 1 tight end spot in the NFL is over. If anybody even jokes around and tells you that anybody is better than Kelce, they are not. Travis Kelce is the best tight end in the NFL.
It's not close.
And if you want to disprove it, it's going to take 5 years for you to do it.
It's time to stop.
It's just not close, guys. Let's all agree to stop this mayhem madness and just move the fuck on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Owen.
Okay, anyway. So, it's because of that reason that I'm starting from number 1 and going down to number 5. Because I think that's more fun to do this. Because I
Okay.
think that our top 4 is probably going to be the same. Number 1, obviously this is in the NFL right now. Travis Kelce. Number 2, Mark Andrews. Number 3, George Kittle. Number 4, Darren Waller. And number 5, Mike Gritty Gesicki, baby.
Stop.
And I'm putting him there only because of his gritty.
God, the suspense that you built up going from 1 to 5 there. Who could 5 be?
Yeah, I mean, seriously though, like if I started with Gesicki, it wouldn't be as fun, wouldn't it?
Damn, you kind of.
See?
Damn, you hate to see it. You hate to see him be. You hate it when he's right. All right, hold on. I'm gonna look at
Are you looking at? Can you look at tight ends just as a position group?
You can find some ways around it. So you go yards, you go position. Oh wait, you go position. Tight ends. No, it did it like. Oh no, because there's Kelce. Nope. Unless Kelsey's down here at the bottom. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So interesting. Just want to make sure that I got everybody that I wanted to get. Ooh, okay. All right. Nope.
People are gonna be like, "Where's Robert Tonyan? Where's Robert Tonyan?" Shut up.
Is anybody gonna say that? I think you have an omission from your list. That
Why you saying Zach Ertz?
no.
So
Zach Ertz is old and bad.
you're really hyping up the kid.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well,
All right, here we go.
Go ahead. It's not going to be as cool as my list, though.
All right, Kelce, Andrews, Kittle,
Okay.
1 through 3.
Yep. Easy.
I thought about not putting Kittle at 3.
To be fair, though, okay, listen. To be fair to Kittle and to 49ers fans who say Kittle is a better blocker. Yes, obviously. And to also be fair, Kittle was wide open from good breaks on the ball in the game against Kansas City last week.
Yep. Kittle is good. He just cannot stay healthy.
And the thing is, and at the end of the day, San Francisco is a run-first offense.
Yeah.
But the thing is also, and here's where people get it twisted, Kansas City, by snap count, is also a run-first offense.
Somewhat. I know.
As funny as you say it is, but we do run the ball more.
They run the ball at such terrible times.
We run the ball more than we pass, as shocking as it is.
Fair
It's
enough.
almost like 55-45. It's really balanced.
Okay. All right.
But San Francisco is a run-first offense, and that's, if Kittle was on the Chiefs, do I think George Kittle could put up Travis Kelce numbers if he was on the Chiefs? Maybe. He's very, very good. But you're right. He gets injured too much.
What do you got there? Is that a coat? Oh, it's gonna get too many jackets. Okay.
Clip it.
All right. Kelce, Andrews, Kittle.
Yep.
Number 4.
David
I struggle with
Njoku.
this. Okay. No. Stop. You didn't even put David Njoku on yours.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
What? I was going to put TJ Hawkinson at number 3. And then I decided that TJ Hawkinson doesn't really deserve to be in the top 5.
Okay.
Here's two guys one guy that should impress for years to come, and one guy that's really impressed me this year that I'm going to put
Tyler
top 5.
Higbee.
No, it's Kyle Pitts. Kyle
He's
Pitts
not
is
a top. No, he's garbage this year, Truman.
He's a top 10 pick. He's got the skill set. He's going to be fine.
He's so bad this year, bro.
He's going to be fine. He's got 178
Yards?
No way, that's yards.
Dude, he's bad.
He doesn't have 178 yards.
Dude, he's dog shit this year, bro.
Listen, it's a bad start.
Control F. Kyle Pitts, please stop scrolling through the list. Control F.
He's got 105 yards.
That is Jamar Chase. Control F.
No, I saw it. It was yards.
Yeah, he's bad.
Also, I'll save this. I'm gonna save this for a pop culture minute. Actually,
Oh, my pop culture man is punching you in the
Kyle
mouth.
Pitts is gonna be fine. He's gonna be good. I'm still putting him at number 4 because there's no clear other guys. It's the top 3 and then a bunch of other guys.
Mike Gesicki.
Because my number 5,
Darren Waller.
no, Darren Waller's kind of already fallen off.
Gerald Everett.
It is Gerald Everett. Gerald Everett's impressed me. He's been really solid, and where did he come from?
I don't know where he came from either. He kind of
He's
came
just
out of nowhere.
yeah, he's come out of nowhere and be really solid. This is. Oh, he was on the Rams. Oh, that's right. Yeah, this is his 6th year, but he's found a role in this offense. 305.
Yeah, he's already like eclipsing his numbers from previous years.
Yeah.
It was a very good start for him.
I love it.
He's been solid for there. Yeah, he's been solid for Giants.
Fighting a burp there. Hashtag I follow if I can burp. Yeah, had a reception every single game so far this year. Coming up big in big games. 6 receptions against Kansas City. 5 against their win against Houston. Wow, the big games. 5 against Denver, and then 5 even against the loss against Seattle.
Wait, hold on. So if he had more than, is there like a correlation between getting him the ball and winning?
Let's see. No, because they won
His
when
catch percentage
there's
is
one
not
when
great though.
there's one when he had
6
one
targets and 2 catches. Yikers.
I know, but who knows what target? Not all targets are created equal.
That's fair.
No, because he had 1 target. He had 1 reception when they beat the Cleveland Browns, but he had 5 receptions when they lost to the Seattle Seahawks. So sadly, there can be no correlation.
Seahawks number 3 offense in the NFL.
Kind of scary.
Geno Smith. Geno Smith might be him.
Kind of scary.
Dude, that's the crazy part is that Geno Smith was like blackballed this whole time, and then like it's just popping off while being like 33
Yeah, but we've seen Geno Smith play. He's been
for
fine.
the Jets.
and the Seahawks. This is his first year for the Seahawks.
We have seen him play like a game.
He played like 5 games last year. I'll pull it up, and then we're gonna kind of get out of here after my other rant that I have. Let's see. Against the Seahawks last year, he played 4 games for the Seahawks last year.
And they won one of them.
In those games, he passed for 131 yards, 209 yards, 167, 195. He went over 200 yards once in those 4
Okay,
games.
Truman, Geno Smith is the number 1 cornerback in the league because of that one quote.
Yes, I know.
They robbed me off, but I ain't
They
right
write me
back.
off, but I don't write back. Yes. He's actually only got 3 interceptions. Also, that is insane. That is a
Yeah,
bonkers.
he's doing pretty well.
Yes, he's been really good so far this season. Good for him. I
Wait.
got no problem with
His
Geno
first
Smith.
name is Eugene. It's
It's not even
I
Geno.
thought
It's Eugene Smith. Oh,
Eugene Cyril Smith.
Cyril Smith the third.
I knew it was the 3rd.
He should go by the Geno Smith the third. I guess his fathers and his grandfather probably didn't call themselves
ECS3.
Geno.
That's hard.
ECS3. Hell yeah.
That sounds like a computer.
That's all we're
That
referring.
sounds like a computer processing software.
That is all we are referring to.
ES3.
Yep. Yeah.
GS3.
No. ECS3. Don't even talk to me about Geno Smith no more. ECS3 is my dude. He's that dog.
They took an X-ray of him. He had a freaking lab trapped in there.
What?
They took an X-ray of him.
Yeah, that-
Had a freaking Pomeranian inside him. Had a dog in him.
You got that dog. Only a Pomeranian. Damn. You said a lab earlier.
You ever let a Pomeranian bite you?
No.
Shit hurts.
I'm too quick.
Too quick.
All right. We do appreciate everybody for tuning in to Dahm. That's true this week. Again, patreon.com/opendisaster. YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, do all those things. Like the video. If you're on Spotify or Apple iTunes, give us a review.
Man, I was really in the shadow.
Reviews help. Reviews help a lot.
Scooted like 2 inches to the right.
It's actually funny. Damn. No viral TikTok clips this week.
TikTok's not popping off because of my face.
Nah, we're gonna see. I'll get some clips. Do all the things. Like all the things. Follow us. Twitter. Steam Machine. Twitter. Owen Gosh Dammit.
Yep.
Twitter. Disaster Open. Yeah. Dude.
Phone
TikTok. Steam
Social
Machine.
security number.
Yeah. Follow me on my social security number 49. All right, I'm done. I do have a little pop culture minute rant, Owen. And it was reminded when we were looking at receiving yards. I have heard people trying to say, listen, guys. I know we are all upset that Tyreek Hill left. But I'm seeing like tweets, and I'm in conversations with people where they're like, it's so funny that Tyreek Hill left and is having a bad season. Tyreek Hill is leading the league in yards. Tyreek Hill through 7 games is averaging 110 yards per game.
Pretty good.
Stop this narrative. Listen. We can laugh at Miami losing or that Tyreek Hill only has 2 touchdowns. I saw a tweet. It was like Tyreek Hill looking at the photo of Wolverine, looking at the photo, and it's like Tyreek Hill when he goes another week without catching a touchdown. Man,
Because he's not like
Hill
doing the long
does
ball anymore.
not care if he catches a touchdown, if he goes for 72 yards on 7 receptions and they win the game. He does not care, guys. And just stop this narrative that Tyreek Hill is having a bad season. You guys sound like dumb homers. This is not. Listen, he is having a great season. He is still a great wide receiver, and he's catching a lot of passes from Tua. I just need everybody to pump the damn brakes on the fucking Tyreek Hill. Oh, he's really missing Patrick Mahomes. He is missing Patrick Mahomes, probably. He's probably missing being on the Chiefs. If you have Tyreek Hill, Chiefs probably 7-0. If you have Tyreek Hill, absolutely. Chiefs score the touchdown.
More air yards per game.
Chiefs score. Doesn't matter. Chiefs score the touchdown with Tyreek Hill. They score the touchdown before the game's over against the Bills, and they never end up in that situation against the Colts. And they also score on the final drive against the Colts. Just saying. I'm just saying.
I'm not going to argue with you there. I mean, he's the best wide receiver in the NFL. So
He is. Tyreek Hill
I'm glad he's doing this though, because this means people can shut the fuck up about Tyreek Hill as a wide receiver number 1.
Yeah,
Now you can shut up.
Yes, he's top 5, and the people never were not including him in his top 5 just because he was not the prototypical wide receiver was insane. Just a lot of insane Tyreek Hill takes that are being proven wrong. I do enjoy that. Okay, that was my rant.
I got a pop culture bit real quick.
Oh.
Shout out the BVSW boys soccer team. My high school. We were playing in the playoffs.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, you'll
Are
like
they
this,
gonna
Drew,
win?
but actually, I'll change my pop culture minute.
fucking Aquinas got caught cheating,
Oh, what are they
In soccer.
cheating doing?
playing an illegal player. They had to vacate 7 games.
Hey, no humans are illegal on stolen land.
No, shut up. He had played for Rockhurst and then transferred over, but he had been cut that year. So if you try out for a team and get cut from high school sports, you can't go play somewhere else.
Interesting.
You
I
can
was not-
transfer and play somewhere else, but you have to do it before the season.
Interesting.
You can't try out for another team and then leave.
Oh, so if
And
you
play.
knowing you're going to get cut, you should just transfer instead.
Correct.
But he did get cut and then
Yes.
transferred. And then he's playing for Aquinas and still playing very good.
No, he wasn't playing very good.
Oh.
So they asked coaches in the league, and they were like, hey, do you think this kid had an impact? And some coaches straight up said no. But all the other coaches are like, holy shit, Aquinas is cheating. We can finally fucking get him. Said, fuck yeah, like you fucking cheaters. So if they're willing to cheat on that, what other things are they willing to cheat
know,
about?
but
Dude, they're
still-
such cheaters, and you know it.
But that's still
You
a
know
little-
Aquinas is
still-
cheating.
I mean, I don't because I never played against him. But
They're bastards.
I mean,
They
I
cheat.
was on the good side.
Anyway,
I was on the Missouri
they're
side.
still in the
I'm good
playoffs
side.
somehow. I don't know how they're allowed to have a postseason after cheating,
But
but they are.
all right.
But yeah,
Okay. It was a great pop culture
screw 'em.
movie
They got caught cheating.
on boys high school soccer in
Bastards.
Kansas. That's really good.
The whole thing is mainly about Aquinas,
Wow.
and a lot of our viewers are from Kansas, the people that I know. So.
What would we do without you being mad about a 17-year-old playing soccer right now? I'm
fucking
just kidding. I
Aquinas. They're cheating.
know.
They're cheating. Truman.
Trust me. As somebody who unconditionally hates Notre Dame because some 17-year-old chose Notre Dame over K-State, I'm not judging you here too much. A 17-year-old
to
has
this
really
day.
ruined my entire feelings for an entire university institution, especially in football, though. Okay. Again, I've been Truman the Steam Machine Steen. That has been Owen, Domination 7 Dom. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. Again, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you are. Interact with wherever you are on this. Shout out for everybody with the TikTok. Shout out for everybody with everything. Go follow Vincent on TikTok also. He's going to be posting some more. He's been posting more TikToks. He's been posting weird news. Notice the Z on TikTok. That is it. I appreciate everybody for being here. We appreciate everybody for hanging out. We'll see y'all next week. Bye.